What's going on, everybody? This is John J Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Coach Grossman Dynasty here on NCAA 14, featuring that college football revamp, of course. We got a good one in store for you guys here today as we take on another solid team from the SEC conference. We are taking on the Auburn Tigers this time around. They are 1-2, but they are a solid little football team. We got an A- overall offense with a B defense. Of course, y'all know how it is over here, man. We are A+ across the board, and Lee Corso has come to his senses and is going to be rocking with us in this episode, man. So we'll see how things turn out. I believe the last time that we played them last year, we did end up blowing them out, and we end up turning it into a double header. I'm not going to guarantee anything, but we'll see what happens if we can have those same results. But that being said, if you are excited about today's episode, man, I need you guys to go ahead and do me a favor. Smash that like button, and then also hit that subscribe button as well if you do happen to be brand new. I'll see you guys on the field for this one as we take on the Auburn Tigers. Let's get it, boys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get things underway against the unranked Tigers of Auburn. We will get the ball to start things here as we do run it up the gut with Jeremy Givens, who nearly gets us to that first down marker, but not quite. Still going to end up being a 3rd and short. We'll see if another run by Jeremy Givens gets us to the first down marker. And sure enough, it does, and quite a bit more. A 13-yard rush for Jeremy Givens sets us up for a first down. But facing 3rd and long again, we got one first down. We'll see if we can pick up another first down here. Can we get it to Jeremy Givens? We do, but Auburn was ready for it. And they are going to make us punt this thing away. But lucky for us, though, we do end up getting a free and out on the next possession. As we will go ahead, hand it off to Jeremy Givens. He's been moving around pretty well, but Jeremy Givens puts the ball on the ground, and Campbell is going to fall on it, and the hedges get lit here at Auburn. As not a great start for our offense, actually. We turn the ball over, and we have an unproductive possession the first time around as well. So, we still haven't scored yet, and Auburn, all of a sudden, with a chance to make the first strike. And Winston, trying to make it happen, does get across that 25-yard line. It is a first down for the Tigers. It's now 1st and 10. Williams, looking over to the right-hand side, gets it out to Winston. But Winston can't quite keep his momentum from going out of bounds, so it ends up being a 4-yard loss. Kind of a head-scratcher if you ask me. But they will go right back to Winston, and he does end up making up for it. So Winston ends up getting that gain of 10. And now, 3rd and 4 as we get set up, ready to go. Dropping back. Williams. They're trying to set up the screen over the left-hand side. He doesn't have the blocks, and he runs into a brick wall. Matt Ratliff got there first, but relied on a gang of tacklers to take care of business. And Auburn will indeed strike first. They will take a 3-0 lead here, as we'll go ahead and get set up with our offense as well. Aaron Atkins with a 9-yard catch. Quick little first down. You love to see it. As it sets up 2nd and 1. Royal looking to the left, gets it out to Jeremy Tate, who gets lit up like a Christmas tree. But a first down nonetheless, as it sets up 1st and 10. Royal dropping back. He's looking over the middle, finds Jeremy Tate. He makes some guys miss, and it's a foot race down the sideline where he ends up getting caught by the safety, but a 43-yard grab. That sets us in deep in Auburn territory, our first red zone appearance of the day. And how about this patience by Maurice Royal, hanging tough in the pocket in order to find Nick Andrews. And it will eventually set up this touchdown by Jeremy Givens, and that's going to be our first touchdown of the day. As Jeremy Givens goes ahead, he follows his blockers. Touchdown Sooners! And we got a 7-3 lead against the Auburn Tigers, man. You love to see it. And you also love to see Auburn being forced to punt this football away, giving us some chance to use Andrew Smith, the backup tailback. Get a nice block there. He's going down the sideline. Got some space to work with. Can't get away from the linebacker, though. And you will end up being corralled from behind. But a really great return by Andrew Smith, though. And that does get us set at about midfield for this one. As we have another 1st and 10. Royal looking over the right-hand side. Is going to find Sean Albert as Sean Albert goes ahead and picks up a 1st down once more. As we are looking good with Maurice Royal early, as he's been slinging the ball all over the field, man. Maurice Royal, granted, we are only a quarter in. He has not thrown a single incompletion yet. We'll see if he can continue it. Dropping it off to Jeremy Tate, as Jeremy Tate kind of bounces around like a ping pong ball, but does get that 1st down. And now goal line situation. Looking for the end zone. Looks for Sean Albert. Doesn't take the right break. And because that route was kind of redirected, it did prevent the touchdown. But we still are up 7-3 here after 1 quarter of play. So we'll go ahead now and jump into the 2nd quarter here as we try to punch it into the end zone for the 2nd time today. And sure enough, we will take care of business. Maurice Royal finding the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the Sooners taking a 14-3 lead. Maurice Royal doing a great job following his blocks as well. And it's going to be another 1st and 10. As Auburn trying to respond desperately. Already down by multiple scores early. Going to need a response if you want to make things interesting. Williams going to the right-hand side. He's going to actually get some nice blocking on the perimeter. He's going to pick up a 1st down because of it. Definitely some good stuff there. But can they pick up a 1st down like on a 3rd down conversion? They're 0 for 3 on that. We'll see if we can get them to 0-4. Williams over the middle and oh, wow. That was almost a phenomenal one-handed catch, but just could not quite bring it in. That's tough. That would have been a really awesome catch, too. I can't even cap to you guys. But now we take back over on offense, and I don't know what it is. This is actually our alternate uniforms that we brought on the road with us since we played, multiple road games, like in a row at this point. But right now, the alternate jersey is free as well, man. Might have to use them again sometime. As Sean Albert makes the catch, he's going to pick up a gain of 16. Making it look easy, too. Again, I don't know why they don't try to not press our receivers. I don't know what they're thinking, as we're just doing what we want right now when it comes to passing the football. Still waiting for that 1st incompletion by Maurice Royal. It hasn't happened yet. We still have not thrown a single incompletion yet. And it's going to continue as well, as Aaron Atkins, wide butt naked open, easy out route. Gain of 7. We'll take that 10 times out of 10. But a 2nd and short coming up here with 6 minutes to go. Maurice Royal dropping back. He's going to look over the middle, and Aaron Atkins can't pull it in. And that is going to be the 1st incompletion thrown by Maurice Royal. And it sets up 3rd and short. Royal under shotgun. Throws quickly to Sean Albert, who takes an absolute shot, but he will still hang on to it nonetheless. And it will be 1st and 10 as Royal taking it out on the perimeter. And look at this. Royal potentially with a touchdown. No. Caught from behind again. If we had any of our other quarterbacks running that option, that was going to be a touchdown. But, hey, it is what it is. We'll still find a way to get into the end zone. So, no harm, no foul. I am looking forward to using some of our other quarterbacks in future years, all of which are more mobile than Maurice Royal. But Maurice Royal, man, he's been absolutely shredding this Auburn defense apart. I'm pretty sure we tore them apart last year too. But, I mean, this is the SEC conference. It's supposed to be tough, but we're not having a tough time right now, that's for sure, to put it nicely. So we are now up 21-3 at the moment, as Dante Anderson nearly picks up the 1st. See if they can get it on this next play, is that they decide to pass on, as Williams gonna throw it to Winston, but he has to come back for it, and his momentum carries him right into our defensive line. And so now our defense has got a little bit more breathing room here. 3rd and shorts. Still like a 3rd and 4 though, as Williams looking for that first down. He's gonna get it. Harden coming down with the catch and just floating it right over the safety and like the help that was underneath as well. Getting it right through a double team. That is not an easy pass to make whatsoever. But can they repeat that? Only 1 for 5 on 3rd down conversions. We'll see if they return back to the median. Williams trying to set up a screen, but just nowhere left to go except... Bruh. Are you kidding me right now? We got a face mask. That's crazy. So we give Auburn a first down there, but maybe we can, learn from our mistakes, right? Can we do that? Oh, another flag. Watch, this is going to be a holding. It's going to be a holding, isn't it? It's another holding. Wow, so 3 plays there. We ended up with 2 face masks. So we had nearly 30 penalty yards. It's like we're trying to get Auburn into the end zone. Like we're just like, here, take a touchdown, man. It's like Oprah. But hey, anyways, it is what it is. We just got to tighten up on defense and limit our mistakes here. As we got 3rd and long here. Got to make sure there's no penalties and don't get beat over the top. Williams looking for Green, and wow, they give him that first down. Oh my goodness, James Green making his first catch of the day and extends his school record for most receptions in a career. That's his 183rd catch since stepping onto the Auburn campus. So, hey, good for him, man. You love to see that. But now Williams looking to throw to right-hand side, and he had somebody wide but naked open, but just could not get it there. So they do end up settling for the field goal here. Except it's a fake. They tried to fake it, and it backfires horribly. They were not ready. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish, man, but we got 1:33 left to play. Let's see if we can get another score on the board. Royal under shotgun. He's going to look to the right. He's going to roll out. Nobody really open, at least not in time. And oh no, Maurice Royal is injured. So that means for the first time in really notable gameplay, we're going to see Sawyer Thompson, the freshman redshirt, first career pass is going to be incomplete. It's going to be really important for us to calm him down a little bit. His first actual gameplay. He's a little bit rattled right now, so we'll do something a little bit easier. Get the read option. And Sawyer Thompson, man, he's a mobile guy. He can pick up that first down. You're the custom prospect getting his first down of his college career. But let's see if we can get him his first completion of his career, as we tried to get it out to Jeremy Gibbs, but he went out of bounds, so it was best to just go ahead and just sort of throw it at his feet. We'll see if we can finally make it. 3rd time to charm. Gonna load up and fire. We find Jeremy Tate. 47-yard grab, and what a beautiful ball. Only where Jeremy Tate can get to it. You'll love to see it, and we're going to need more of that because Maurice Royal, he's going to be out for the remainder of this game. So, for the first time, we are going to see Sawyer Thompson run this offense in more than just the 4th quarter and responding really well. First drive that he leads, it ends up being a touchdown for Oklahoma. So it's going to be the first rushing touchdown for Sawyer Thompson's career. And we are going to use that in order to take a 28-3 lead into the halftime locker room. So let's go ahead and jump into the second half of play. Now, one good thing that Auburn does have going for them is that they do at least get the ball to start the second half. But let's see if we can get on a hot start as Williams throws it over to the right-hand side. Finds Dan Schroeder, who takes a shot but at least picks up a 5-yard gain. We'll see if they can build off of it here as they'll throw again. We send the blitz and we can't quite get there in time. Quarterback had enough time to find Ron Harden in order to pick up that first down. So now, 1st and 10 once again. Williams dropping back to throw. He's looking over the right-hand side. Finds Anderson. And Dante Anderson almost managed to get to that 1st down marker, but not quite. Auburn putting together a little bit of a drive here as they look to get their 1st touchdown of the day. Williams, look at that one-handed catch. Dante Anderson, he almost had one earlier, but he was able to get his hands on a 1st down catch this time around, man. So that was a beautiful catch, to be honest with you. I can't even be mad about it, as Auburn now gets itself into the red zone. We'll see if they can turn this into an actual touchdown, as Williams looks over to the right. He's going to find his receiver, and look who it is. Dante Anderson getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And a much-needed score to start this 2nd half, making it 28-10. But we'll see how Sawyer Thompson plays here in the 2nd half. He led a touchdown drive earlier. That's not going to really help the Cons. Need your guys to come through and make the catch. And Terry Connon did not do that. So, 2nd and 10. Got Sawyer Thompson under shotgun. He's going to try to throw it. We're going to get it out somewhere, but he's going to try to get it out. We had a man down the sideline, but just couldn't get it into him because of the fact that we got hit. So, 3rd and 10. Going to try and throw the ball on a 5-wide set. Somebody's got to get open. Sawyer looking quickly and finds Brad Means. And Brad Means will pick up the 1st down for the freshman red shirt as it keeps the drive alive. And running my favorite now, 4 verts, but it's all covered. And we run out of time. We force a bad decision, and Sawyer Thompson, a milestone that he wants to quickly forget about. He throws his 1st career interception. Now Auburn has a chance to go ahead and make this a game here. We'll see if they can do just that as Harden gets stood up, but it's another 1st down. Here comes the Auburn Tigers trying to make a rally. 1st and 10. Williams looking to his right, but he gets intercepted by Alexander. And Alexander taking us down the sideline, and no one is going to be able to catch this man. And this boy is going to be gone like a girl in a country song. Touchdown, Oklahoma. As the Sooners are booming today, man. 35-10 lead. How about making a statement despite the fact that we got our backup quarterback? And speaking of our backup quarterback, after that free and out that Auburn had on the next possession, he is now back on the field, and so the custom recruit going to go ahead and to do a little bit of a halfback screen over to Jeremy Givens. And the former Hazard Kentucky product, man, he's looking pretty solid thus far. You know, he's not doing too bad. You know, maybe this guy can indeed be the starting quarterback of the future. You know, because really we don't need him to, you know, be the star, right? We got, like, star players all over the place. Obviously, it does help, but, hey, maybe Sawyer Thompson can be that guy. We'll have to see how, like, things unfold for next season. But now, 1st and 10, Sawyer looking to the left, trying to get it out to Andrew Smith, but they honestly covered that extremely well. So now a 2nd and 10 coming up. We do hit him with the play action, but we get sacked in the backfield as we try to run through our progressions, but we did not see Adam Johnson coming right down our throat, as that was just a great twist there in order to confuse our offensive line. It's a younger offensive line for sure, and it showed there. So now 3rd and 18, as we're going to look downfield, going to throw it over the middle, and we find a Jeremy Tate. This time it will not be intercepted. It's going to be a 1st down. Thompson over the middle, going to try to squeeze it in there, and almost intercepted. Very fortunate that it did not get picked off again. So now we go back to the run game as Thompson will hand it off to Jeremy Givens, who gets to the 1st down marker, but not quite in the end zone. At least not yet. We'll see if we can pound it in there on a 3rd and goal Gonna toss it to the right. Gonna get it out to Jeremy Givens, who gets to the outside and beats the remaining defenders into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And from that point on, man, that was the last score from either team, right? We did put in the remaining backups after we did end up scoring that last touchdown, but no one ended up scoring. But hey, that being said, we still end up with a really great win. We win by 32 points, despite the fact that our backup quarterback played more than a half of football, right? So I'm feeling really good. Let's check the stats for our guys, though. So this game, you know, we started off extremely hot. Maurice Royal could not be stopped, and then we saw him get hurt, and he was out for the rest of the game. So our backup quarterback, SAWYER Thompson, came in, and hey, he led a couple of good drives. Led that drive at the end of the first half. That got us the last score of the first half, and then also led a touchdown drive as well, where Jeremy Givens actually ended up going to the end zone. Pulled all the rest of our starters in after that. No one scored in the fourth quarter, so still ended up winning this thing 42-10. So like I said, Maurice Royal was on fire. 16 for 18, 168 yards and a touchdown in this one. But we saw a little bit more of SAWYER Thompson. This was his first time that he had extensive playing experience, and look, he wasn't bad. 10 for 18, 158 yards, no touchdowns and an interception, but did lead a couple of good drives, and he did open up our playbook a little bit because we were able to run a little bit more of our option plays, as well as, you know, could run a little bit more QB blasts if we wanted to. But Jeremy Givens did get into the end zone twice. He ended up with 14 carries and 67 yards, 2 touchdowns, by the way. SAWYER Thompson also found his way into the end zone as well. He ended up 9 for 24. And then Maurice Royal had a touchdown as well. He ended up going 3 for 27 in this one. Probably would have had 2 well, not necessarily. He could have had a longer run than 21 yards if he was faster than Tom Brady, but still a good rushing day for him. Kept things off balance for the Auburn defense. And then, of course, Jeremy Tate just absolutely went off in this one. 9 catches, 162 yards, and a touchdown. Nobody had an answer for him all day long. A few of our other receivers got involved as well. Nick Andrews in particular ended up with 61 yards in this one off of 4 catches. So then our defense became really critical because of the fact that we didn't have our starting quarterback out there on the field. And listen, they stepped up to the call, man. Only allowing 10 points. You love to see it. Sean Hall led the team in tackles today, 11 tackles and 2 TFLs. Nick Anderson, our other safety, he ended up with 8 tackles as well in this one. Also had that pick 6, so that's a really big deal. The only turnover that we forced in the entire game, but it is what it is. Turned that into 6 points. Only got to his quarterback a couple of times though. Kevin Davis was able to get in there and get a sack, and then Brent Thomas was also able to get that sack as well, but no Marcus Johnson in this one. Matter of fact, he was kind of quiet in this one. I don't even see him like on the top of our tacklers. So Auburn did a good job of neutralizing him, but it was not enough, obviously, as we do end up coming through with a really big win. So the crazy thing about this Oklahoma football team is that we're doing what we're doing right now, considering we just have 12 seniors on the roster, 6 on offense and 6 on the defensive side of the ball. Therefore, what that allows us to do is that we can focus in more so on the quality of the player instead of bringing in a ton of players, no questions asked, because the rest of the team is still going to grow. So I can bring in at least 14 players without going ahead and cutting anybody for the following season, right? So with that in mind, I am really trying to go after quality over quantity in this recruiting class. As long as I can bring in at least 15 players and they're all extremely good, then that's what I'm gonna do, man. And while I could not get any of the custom players interested in us specifically, we still got some really good players on this list, man. Ryan Hearn's a good example. Number 4 corner in America from Conyers, Georgia. He has 95 speed, so he's gonna be an absolute speed demon. Great in coverage as well. The tackling does hold him back a little bit. Not very good open field tackler, but does make up for it with really good play recognition, good pursuits. Definitely somebody that's more of a coverage guy than someone that happens to hit hard. At number 3, we have Carlos Smith from Carrollton, Texas. That's actually one of our pipelines, and they're a really good fit for us. And look at this, 98 speed. You cannot make this up. This is a guy that I didn't even create. Like, that's the insane part. 98 speed, 90 agility, 94 acceleration. We're going to find a way to use him if he comes to Oklahoma. And right now, I mean, we are the favorites, but it's going to be a battle between us, Alabama, and Florida. No surprises here that they are, that Carlos Smith is getting some serious looks. Grant Smith, number 7 tackle in America, looking to beef up that offensive line. Great pass blocker right away. We have a slight lead over Alabama and New Mexico, who's still in this thing, surprisingly. So that'll be interesting to follow. An outside linebacker, we're looking at Ty Presley, the number 8 outside linebacker in America. He's also a 4-star prospect, actually a gem guy. Dude comes through with 84 speed, which is something I really do like in my linebacker, something I prefer, but it's not going to be easy bringing them in. Florida does have the edge right now. Notre Dame is also ahead of us. It's going to be a 3-team race. Ben Grover is somebody that we just brought in recently. He's a 4-star from Colorado. And number 5 defensive tackle actually has pretty solid speed for a defensive lineman. I mean, 70 speed, darn near 80 acceleration, doing it at 6'5", 260. We like to see him beef up a little bit, but he does have good traits. 80 power move, 80 finesse, 80 tackling. Someone that can definitely be effective right away. He's got scholarship offers right now to us, USC, Miami, and the University of Colorado. To keep up with some elite players, we're going after multiple athletes, right? These next 4 are all athletes. First and foremost, we got 5-star Andrew Hargrove. He's a 5-star, 95 speed guy, and it looks like he is going to sign with us. Mike Johnson, we also have a really good lead over as well. He's an 81, got 88, look at this, 88 speed, but has 90 throw power, 81 accuracy. This man is a cheat code if we decide to put him at quarterback, and we also have a significant advantage. Dude is going to be an offensive weapon. Antoine DeAngelis could also be placed at the quarterback position if we really need to. He's got an 89 speed, but also pretty good throwing attributes. He's a 5-star from Potomac, Mississippi, and he's going to be signing with us any day now, to be honest. And then, of course, to round out the athletes, we got Michael Christian, who we have a significant lead over Tennessee as of right now. 80 overall guy, 81 speed, 90 throw power. Dude is absolutely ridiculous. He's also the number 2 athlete in this recruiting class from Spartanburg, South Carolina. So he is someone that can contribute right away for our team one way or the other. 2 other players that I'm really looking at least as of right now, and hopefully I can get to some of these other players in the recruiting class. Kevin Hodge, he's a 4-star offensive lineman from Evans, Georgia, and I love him, man. He's got really great acceleration, and he can be a solid blocker right off rip. He can start right away, but a lot of scholarship offer. It's going to be a 3-team race between us, Florida, and the University of Miami. We do have our visit coming up, so we can distance ourselves a little bit here before we have to worry about the Florida Gators. And then the last person that I did put in points as of right now is 5-star offensive outside linebacker Jamal Leak. He is a 5-star from Springdale, Ohio. He is a really great fit for what he wants as well as what we want in an outside linebacker. 87 speed for an outside linebacker, y'all. Like that, this dude is absolutely stupid. Great tackler as well. 85 tackle, 81 hit power. He's going to be a menace really at that linebacker position. Does need to work on his block shed a little bit, as well as maybe tidying things up with coverage, but he's really well polished. I mean, 80 overall as a freshman, you really can't complain. Really a 5 teams have offered a scholarship, but this is going to be a 2-way race between us and Michigan. They have that advantage over us because Michigan is a pipeline state for the state of Ohio, so that's why they have the advantage in us there. So, but as long as we work that recruiting tree, I think we can catch up to Michigan, and I think we can bring Jamal Leak into the Oklahoma's fold. But the nerve of some of these people, man, as look at what happened in the polls. We won by 30 plus points with our backup quarterback playing mainly in the second half, and they moved us down by 1. Granted, Florida did play a really good Tennessee squad. They are still ranked in the top 25 despite that loss. But, I mean, they've played free ranked opponents, but, like, we played opponents too, man. We played Alabama, we played Kentucky, and then next episode, Tennessee's just going to have to get our wrath, man. I am pissed that they moved us off that number 1 line. We got some things to prove, man. So, yeah, man, next episode, we will have our 5th SEC game already. We are taking on the Tennessee Volunteers, who are number 13 in the nation. It's going to be a great episode. We got to prove something right now, man. Moving us off that number 1 line. How dare they? The audacity of these pollsters, man. I'll tell you what. But with that being said, this is John J Gaming on the mic signing off. I'm hoping you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.